Have you ever noticed how some movements feel effortless while others seem tense and difficult? This isn't just about muscles, it's about how your system regulates itself. Alexander technique helps you refine this regulation, but to do that, you need to understand something crucial: feedback loops. We're going to discuss 3 types of feedback loop. Balanced feedback loops. Your body is constantly adjusting itself. When something is off, too much tension, poor coordination, your nervous system works to restore balance. It's called a balanced feedback loop. It helps you stay within an optimal range of functioning. An example of this, think of how you naturally shift weight from one leg to the other when standing to prevent stiffness. That shift of weight rebalances you. But balance isn't always helpful. Sometimes the system resists change even when habit is unhelpful. In the Alexander technique, we learn to gently interrupt this loop so the system can reorganize in a healthier, more adaptive way. Negative feedback loops are restorative. Negative feedback helps correct movement patterns that interfere with ease. If you're holding unnecessary tension, negative feedback allows you to stop adding extra effort and return to a more neutral, responsive state. This is what Alexander technique teaches through inhibition, interrupting interference before it escalates. You could say that balancing feedback and negative feedback describe the same core idea, a loop that works to stabilize the system. For our purposes, balancing feedback is what can keep us stuck, and negative feedback is what can restore us back to a balance. Positive feedback loops are reinforcing. Positive feedback amplifies change. When you experience effortless movement, your nervous system reinforces the pattern, making it easier to access again. But if you overcorrect, trying too hard to be upright or aligned, you might create an unwanted positive feedback loop, reinforcing excess effort rather than ease. Systems thinker Danila Meadows says that once you understand feedback loops, you'll be thinking not in terms of a static world, but a dynamic one. You'll stop looking for who's to blame. Instead, you'll ask, what's the system? The concept of feedback opens up the idea that a system can cause its own behavior. So, why do feedback loops matter in Alexander technique? Well, because self-regulation isn't about fixing posture. It's about recognizing and refining the way your system responds to itself. Through Alexander technique, you can learn to recognize when feedback loops are helping or hindering you. The goal isn't just good posture, it's adaptive, effortless coordination.